Welcome back, everybody. We are Vice and Valor. I'm Gabe, your DM.
I'm Brian. I play Jack Hoffman, a Videlkin artificer.
My name is Jason. I play Zan the Avenger. He's a human paladin.
I am Andrew. I play Garbage, the half-orc bard.
I'm Zach. I play Bran Brightwood, the human necromancer.
I'm Mike. I play Jasper, the human ranger.
Alright, so last time our players found themselves in an Underdark dungeon. They were going to collect some samples of a fungus for the Dr. Adrindon to try and understand this plague a little better. They are almost done collecting their samples, and that's where we pick up at. So you just finished combat. So you can see what's around you. There's a couple tents, bodies laying around you, some piles of bones.
Any of those bodies have any good items for snagging?
So, rifling through the bodies, as I'm sure you will find each of the Kuatoa is what they are. They have a handful of silver on them, 10 to 15 each. Nothing fantastic. 500 XP each, as a side note. So real quick is an off-topic thing. We're going to start trying to do the combat timer. Got a minute 10 set, so once we move on to somebody's turn, we'll start the timer. You have a minute to decide how you're going to do your turn. At which point, if you don't, you lose your turn.
Fair enough. Okay. That's just to start your turn.
Yeah.
Right?
Once you start talking and shit, there's no timer, but it's just to kind of help flow combat a little quicker, as it tends to take time to be the slower.
Pick it up, Jay.
It's sitting there like fumbling, like,
So
what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
I got a couple silver. There were no weapons or anything.
The each of them had they have little I don't know, sticks, little I think they carry scimitars is what they carry, and the larger the Kuatoa who did the crazy shit with the water has a scepter by his side.
I will take it.
Okay.
How much weight are you carrying?
Yes. So Mike, you missed out on this. We are going to do carry weight. It's not something to worry about at this exact second, but it's like your pack's like 60 pounds, and then so whatever. But it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But like that guy is super over encumbered. We discovered.
That's why we brought it up.
Yeah.
We're carrying, what, 1,500 gold on this piece, which is like...
Oh, it's 30 pounds of gold. That's what you're carrying. It's just a bunch.
Like, that's a lot of weight to carry out of the hip.
I'm not super happy about it. I can't carry all my weapons.
You have to get rid of some stuff.
But the area's pretty uninhabited. You don't notice anything special. The two little wooden huts sitting there seem to be cobbled together. It's nothing better than sticks.
Okay, so I do remember that we didn't completely fill up our jar with this fungus stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
And if memory suits me right, Garbage saw some lizard dudes.
Didn't really see it. More over here.
They hiss
over
at
here. Okay.
1d6 when you hit, plus 4d6 lightning damage on that scepter.
Hit F11. On the keyboard, would you? Doesn't do shit. Try it again. There we go. What was it? 1d6?
1d6 plus 4d6 lightning damage. It's a pretty wild scepter.
I don't know, we're all pretty beaten up or bruised, and what do you think about taking a short rest, everyone? We're all pretty beaten. Do you think we can hide out in here for an hour in the small huts?
I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't think it's a good idea either.
I don't think we really need to. We're not hurt that much.
I have 19 health.
So do I.
I have 18, yeah. I mean, I am willing to pump people, heal people, but that bring you up to what you guys would need will completely drain me of my powers today. But I fear that if we don't take the precaution, that we will lose someone.
Gar need break. Gar's gonna walk over to the campfire, sit down, rifle through his pack, and pull out some rations and start eating.
Gar, I don't think this is a good time to take a break. We're in the middle of a cave in the Underdark. I think we need to move on, get this last little bit, and head back. Plus, we have the doctor waiting for us right outside.
As you finish
Right.
saying that, you'll hear a breeze blow through the cave eerily.
I think we move.
I think we move too.
So,
We gotta.
Jack's going to kind of move down.
I'm gonna follow.
Here, and then Jeffrey's going to come with me.
Well,
You coming, Gar?
Gar is going to grudgingly get up and go, fine, I'm the only one that can give you lights anyway.
I can see just fine, Gar.
You and that's it.
I already have a torch.
And you
out.
can't create lights for these guys.
No, I can't.
Nope, I have a torch.
My little buddy can see.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, lead the way.
Don't sleep on Jeffrey.
Sleep on Jeffrey.
I say we try to find some more fungi.
That's kind of the plan.
Preferably not the way of the screeching.
That might have been a little much.
You have to move everyone.
No, hold on. Alright. So I moved down there.
Yeah, you want to move me down there too?
Yeah,
You
go
have to
ahead.
move everyone, bud.
Just move us.
If you're all just gonna move down, I can move you a little quicker, probably.
Probably. Why don't you just do
Can't
that?
go through the wall.
Yeah, I fucked that up. You want to grab us?
Just move everyone.
I say we would, like, the only place we really haven't explored is up where
Well, I think there's. Can we explore up that way, or is
we
there
already
more?
seen all the
So
way
as
down
you
there.
round the
I
corner,
think there's more that way.
coming down the stairs, you'll find that the flood washed away a glowing green piece of fungus laying there on the ground.
Where?
It'll be. Give me a second.
I was not
We
prepared
have
for
visual aids nowadays.
Hey!
Hey! I look over at Gar, say, you still got the jar?
Gar will pull it out. Collect the sample.
And you collect the sample and fill your jar.
Doesn't he have to roll to see how well he does it?
With how full the jar was, no.
He could crit miss.
If you want to roll, roll for it. Let's see performance.
23?
You fill the jar.
He overfills the jar. We talking
I say, if there's nothing in our way, we head back to
The
town.
doctor. We need to go to the doctor.
We need to.
We sent the doctor back to town to wait for us.
Yeah.
So
Well, I told her to wait. Yeah, up in the state, and then we would take her back.
I forget what she said she was doing, but she was leaving the Underdark.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, going to the tavern and wait for us.
Right.
That's where we go.
Okay. So, as you guys cross the river, you hear some sounds coming from where Gar heard his mysterious hissing. You hear more hissing, sounds of someone swinging a sword against something, yelling, shouting, so on.
I say we get the F out of Dodge.
We don't want to help.
We have a jar. We just.
What does the yelling sound like?
It sounds like a man shouting and grunting.
Just shouting and grunting? Is he yelling anything that we would understand?
He's not
What language is
saying
he
any
yelling?
words. He's like, ah, and, just yelling battle cries, if you would. With the occasional thrown in there.
I'm gonna look at around the party and see there's some people having second thoughts, and I say he entered this cave knowing the risks. We have a mission to do, and we must finish it.
If I stand in the water and look up, can I see anything?
You can see the silhouette of somebody moving, but you can't see exactly what's going on.
Jasper agrees with Jack. This time go. I don't know. There's a couple people that's just. I don't think they're ready for another fight. So.
I'm cool with leaving too.
Why don't you send your buddy up there to help him?
That's what I was gonna do. As we left, I was gonna tell Jeffrey to go up top and help.
Okay. Jeffrey will wander up the little gorge, if you would, and enter the fray. Let's throw Jeffrey up there.
I tell him to have fun as he's leaving. Have fun.
He's all like.
That's all you hear. Little fish that's
Musky brains.
I forgot he has a fish head.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
kind of see his little smirk on his face as he walks up.
So, you're all leaving the cave then?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so you leave the cave the way you came. No issues. You pass by the cage on the ground. And you make it out onto the path that led you there. I don't think we had a path. So.
We did.
Did that guy scream when he seen the skeleton come up there?
You didn't hear any specific change in the nature of the yelling.
Okay.
Solves our necromancer problem. The town will not freak out.
Back on the path.
Zoom out.
That'll work.
I can't track the screen.
Alright, so this is the path that leads us back to the elevators.
So yeah, you're back on the path that led you here. You can see the way back to whence you came. You can see just every so often a person walks by, a dwarf, a human, something you don't quite know what it is, just going to and fro on the road.
Go to the elevator.
Go to the elevator. So you go back to the elevator. There's a small line waiting for the next lift up. The one of the dwarves comments that he's surprised to see you made it out alive. But the elevator comes down and you go back up. And what's after a extremely long endeavor underground, you find yourself back out under sunlight.
Yeah, only a few hours. But we survived the Underdark. That's something we can. We went to the Underdark. A lot of people go to the Underdark and live.
Well, except for all those people that went down to the Underdark. With us.
Shut your whore mouth.
Besides that guy that's down there.
I mean, he's not doing so
I
great.
think he's going back.
I don't think he's gonna be able to tell people he went to the Underdark and made it alive.
I wonder if we'll see Jeffrey.
You're probably never going to see Jeffrey again.
Probably not.
Jeffrey 2.0.
So you're back in Glen.
Are we?
Yes.
Doesn't appear so.
Yeah, no what?
Dude, I didn't spend all this fucking money building this table for us not to use this thing.
At least a visual. We don't have to actually.
Yeah, we don't need tokens, we just need the visual.
This is Glen.
Makes it change things to the audience too.
And you're back.
Don't need to zoom us out.
Nah, you good.
So what are we doing in Glen? Just
This is where the tavern is.
This is where the tavern is.
Yeah, the Dark Door Inn.
So we go to the dark door in.
We go to the dark door.
Let's go.
Carl,
You see if
hand you the jar of fungus and go stand at the town entrance, heading back towards Ashen Bedford. It's not going back in.
Okay. I will grab the jar,
Okay.
put it in my pack, go to the dark door in.
You walk into the inn and it's boisterous as ever. A variety of dwarves and a couple humans in there. But
really in and in?
as you scan the room, there is no Adrinden.
she did not stay.
I really don't feel like I'm in an inn right now.
Well, hold on.
I feel like I'm looking at a town map.
You know what?
And you're entering the
Just so you
inn.
know, I'm going to be pretty stickler on this thing.
At least like a descript, something.
The statue falls on your head and you die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty pretty sure I'm gonna get killed soon.
Oh, man.
Oh no, a boulder falls from the sky.
Yeah, weird.
Someone shot a dragon out the sky and it lands on you.
What are the odds?
How long are you guys going to be in town doing your thing?
Probably not very long.
No idea.
You would
Hey,
know.
now
but-
I feel like I'm at the Dark Door Inn.
Now you're in the Dark Door Inn.
And it feels like I'm leaving the dark door in because now we're gonna go home because she's not there.
So we don't see her at all.
She is not in the room that you can tell.
I don't remember what was her race.
She was a human.
Human.
The quiet shatter. There's a couple of dwarves just kind of checking you guys out as you're standing there, but nothing out of the ordinary is going on.
This was the inn we were at previously, right?
Yes.
So I walk up to the I forget the lady's name.
Urin,
Anus.
Urin Large.
Oh, Urin.
Urin.
Urin, not Anus. Urin. Damn. I walk up to Urin and I say, "My lady, have you seen?" I think we talked to her about the doctor, right?
Yeah, we did.
were
That's why we
asking
were
her
here.
about her.
Have you seen the doctor?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll ask her if she's seen Adrendon come in here, because we did find her in the Underdark, and again I thank her for her leads to it, even though it cost us a ton of money. And I ask her if she's seen her.
Well, it just so happens she was actually in here a few hours before you guys just came through. She said to let you guys know if you came looking for her that she went ahead and went back to Ash Benford and to look for her at her home there.
Damn it.
At least we don't have to knock, we just enter because there's no lock on the door anymore.
Is there a place you can buy a horse here?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask if there was a stable here.
There is a stable there.
Alright.
But they're all probably small horses, aren't they?
Right, shut your mouth, man. You don't know that.
That's informed
No. Shh.
I thought it was small ponies.
I will
Can't
ride a
own-
small pony. I don't care.
So you guys want to look for the stable?
Yeah.
Urin will point you in the direction of the stable. It's on the outer edge of town, close to where you guys came in at.
Okay.
You'll find a dwarf, surprisingly, there working. And he has a variety of horses, mostly ponies. However, there is about a half a dozen full-grown horses.
I ask him for a price on a horse.
Hmm.
Should we get a cart, or should we just all get horses?
Sir, what would it... could we just ride the horses to Ashen Glenford and Benford and have someone send them back, or do you have a stable over there that we could just
I would like
deliver them to?
to buy 2 draft horses and a carriage, please.
Give me half a second.
'Cause I didn't know if it'd be cheaper to rent horses and just drop them back off at Ashford Glenford and then have someone take them back.
Two draft horses and a carriage, you say?
Yes.
Well,
As soon as that bitch gets startled, dude, all your equipment's just off in the breeze.
I think I have what you're looking for. Probably 400 gold. Carriages around here are harder to come by. We are a smaller town, you see.
What page is that?
157.
Yeah.
Sir, I understand that. That seems a tiny bit high. I was thinking more around 200.
He's gonna kind of look obviously taken aback. Sir, that is outright disrespectful, I must say. These are quality horses and a quality carriage. They will get you where you need to go. I am not begging you to buy these from me. You seek this service, and I am simply here to provide it.
$250.
Persuasion.
I don't like the roll I had earlier.
7.
350, and we can do business.
300 is the most I can do. That's already 100 more than the going rate where I'm from.
Well, I'm afraid this isn't where you're from, kid.
Can we not just rent horses and deliver
That's a
them?
crit.
And he'll sit there and he'll play with his beard. I think we can make... What would we decide on? 300?
300.
I think we can make 300 work.
Okay. I will hand over 300 gold.
And he'll snap, and a couple of dwarves will come out and start getting the horses ready and getting, putting their saddles on and getting them all ready to go.
Was that just for the cart?
That's
For
what
the horse, 2 horses and the cart.
Oh.
I just want a horse.
It's a chariot. We can all ride in it. Or it's a...
Cart.
No, it's a carriage.
Oh, you got a
I
carriage?
bought a carriage.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't want a horse.
We ain't gotta walk. We can rest. Just one person needs to run in the fucking show.
I think I'm better off than everybody. I'll drive.
We'll trade out.
It's only like 4-hour drive. Less than that.
It's a
We
4-hour
walked it.
walk.
It's a 4-hour walk, so it's probably a 2-hour ride.
Short rest, bro.
Yeah, it's more than an hour.
It's not long. So.
Yeah, you really need to get your money going up. I think it's spooky. Your shit is gone.
I'm only putting my backpack in it. I put my backpack in it, then I'm good with everything else.
What's in your backpack, though?
Everything.
Everything.
Your shit is gone.
You'll have your swords, but you won't have any money. You won't have
No.
any
I'll keep 'em- my
rations.
gold is staying on me. My backpack is going in the
Your purse,
carriage.
by the way, is like this big.
I don't care.
Like you have like a backpack of a purse.
Well, I still have my backpack on with the coins in it and like a little bit of the stuff, but the majority of all my shit is on the carriage.
You just gotta understand though, you'd have a fucking purse.
So how are we
this big.
figuring carry weight, or do you want to deal
So
with that
I
later?
figure we can deal with that. Make a cut here when we take our next stop. It only took a couple minutes to do. It's just your weapons, armor, and then your pack. I think the packs are about 60 pounds, and then carry weight's just strength times 15. Okay. So unless your strength's a negative, an 8 like this fucking guy, you'll probably be okay. Well,
Yeah, it's a 9.
okay. So the card anyway.
Hey, guys, feel free to put your stuff in the cart.
Well, all I carry is a sword and a bow, and then my.
Oh, you don't even have your backpack, a little traveler's pack?
No, I have my pack. Yeah.
Oh,
With all the gold
Well,
on
I
you.
don't carry like
6 weapons.
yeah.
I can carry.
I don't know many
5
people
pounds.
who carry 6 weapons.
No one knows the
I might be trading that out now that I can't carry them.
As you guys are talking, you'll see some dwarfs hustling to and fro, pulling a carriage out, getting the horses all hooked up and everything. And the dwarf you bought the horses from is just kind of looking at you because you're quite the strange sight for these people. A blue man and all. They're just kind of, he's just looking at you, playing with his beard.
I'm used to it by now. It doesn't bother me at all. I kind of look at him.
Hey, it's weird. This doesn't look like a stable.
Yeah, like my weapons are only 4 pounds together.
Not mine. My scythes are about 4 pounds. My great swords.
Yeah, weren't we at a stable?
Yeah,
There's no stable.
Why are we still at a bar?
There's no stable. I'm looking in shops and it's only empty or magic shop.
yeah.
We'll put a magic shop up there since you guys asked.
Such a pain in the ass.
Something.
Could have been a town map.
It could have been a town map.
Ooh, town map would have been good.
Yeah, I don't feel like
I don't feel like we'd be getting horses from
I
here.
don't think they sell horses there.
that town map's good.
So,
we'll take
this,
the blurry thing.
that blue building on the bottom right, that is the stable there.
Okay.
After about 15, 20 minutes, a dwarf will come in and whisper to the guy, your carriage and horses are ready to go. I appreciate your business here. Best wishes.
Thank you very much, sir. Good bartering with you.
Bid you farewell.
Out to the carriage.
Dope.
I look out at you guys and say, climb aboard. This trip's gonna be a comfortable one.
So your horses,
Write that down my sheet.
one of them is just a plain brown horse,
did
and the other
hear.
one is a
Red.
like a gray horse, but it's got speckled white across it. And you go.
Yeah,
We say it, so we do.
climb in the carriage and we go.
Hey, one thing you need to help me out with is I don't know what something is because of the timeline. Then you need to tell me.
What do you mean?
Oh, are you the timekeeper?
No,
His
I'm
backstory.
backstory. I don't know what 150 years passed. So
It's not super pertinent right now.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
I got you. I know, like
Never mind.
what does this
So,
do?
you guys hit the road. It's starting to get into the later part of the day, evening. You can see that a storm's rolling in. It's gray clouds. You kind of feel the air pressure change, just some wind blowing. In the distance, you hear the ominous cry of a raven. But your travel goes unmolested, and you get to Ash Benford without any issues.
Unmolested?
Unmolested.
How about that carriage ride?
So it's a word that works.
I tell you what, I'm glad I was not molested on this trip.
Demonetized.
It is a term of phrase. You make it back to Ash Benford. You roll up to the city gates. Just one guard standing on each side, and they kind of just as you ride through.
On the ride there, I ask everybody to please don't mention what happened in the cave. Or in the dark.
Oh yeah, I assume, we talk, somebody was like, so you can, especially I would, because I love magic, I'm like, you can reanimate corpses and bones?
Yes, I can. I try to keep it a secret, but
You will have to show me how you do this magic.
we can talk about it.
Okay. That's it. That's all I would have said.
I'd get a little fidgety, but be quiet about it.
By the time you make it to Ash Benford, it is raining. It's a very dark sky. Might as well be night.
If they let us in, we go right to the stables.
Okay.
Chit chat with the guy, whatever the fee is for housing the horses.
20 silver per day.
Silver. Okay. Also, while I'm here, I'm gonna buy a saddle from him.
Okay.
2 saddles.
Alright.
I'll buy 1 saddle.
A single gold piece will cover it.
Okay. Cool.
Go to the doctor's house. Let ourselves in. There's no longer a lock on the doors.
Yeah, I assume after I boarded up the horses, I'd catch up with you guys.
You guys go to the house?
Yeah.
So you get to the house, you see there's, from the outside, you can tell there's quite a bit of activity going on the inside, lots of silhouettes going to and fro across the windows. When you enter, you'll find the house has changed since you were here last. There's instruments that you don't quite comprehend across all the desks and tables, stacks of paper, people going to and fro, seeming to have jobs. They're busy. At the head of it all, you'll see Adrinden telling people where to go and what to do.
I'll go up to Adrinden and I'll let her know that we were able to collect her moss and I wait for Jack to bring the jar.
Oh, I'll bring the jar.
Okay.
Once I get there, I'll walk in.
And she'll take the jar and be like, "Thank you so much. I could not have done this without you guys. You don't know how much this is going to help. However, I have some bleak news on this note. It is going to take a while to unravel the mystery of this fungus. It's probably going to take in the ballpark of a month to be able to figure out what is going on with this. If you'll bear with me and return in a month, we should be able to get this issue resolved. Feel free to do what you wish. I'm sure the counselor has some errands that he could use running, and I'm sure you'd be well compensated. Do what you will with the time, but please be back here in a month."
Okay.
We will see what we can do.
And as you're talking to her, she'll hand the jar to somebody and do
Let
some
me just
pointing,
check
and you'll see them
the
take it and start to open it up and do things
I would
with
do
it.
that. Fuck
Nice.
that. I know. Muscle.
So 1 month. So I have to pay for stabling for a month.
Oh, what's a month? So that's
Unless you leave.
so on the that's 3.
More than me.
So you have a month. Do with it what you will. Like you said, the counselor may have jobs. You can just shop, rest, go in search of whatever your pleasure may be, or we can just accelerate through it.
So I'm going to ask Adrinden if she's had time
Oh,
to
it's a dream, not Astrid.
look into my ailment.
I know.
I'm afraid with the injury I sustained myself, I haven't had a chance to, but I promise you in this month, I will see if I can find something out for you.
Would
I just kind of bow my head and I turn around and leave.
When Jasper says that, I would pipe up. Do you need any more healing? I still have some energy left.
No, please, thank you. I got healed when I came back. I'm all better now, but I appreciate your concern.
Goal to keep you alive. That's what my job is.
Is that your job?
For now.
Oh.
What's her name again? I'm horrible.
Idrinden. IDRINDEN.
Oh, it's an I. Okay.
Idrinden.
I'm just gonna slaughter that. I don't care. Alright. Actually, I have another thing I wanted to do, Mr. DM.
Okay.
So when we're doing our time frame, I figured they have a bank here.
Yes.
I would like to deposit 500 gold. I'd like to deposit to get rid of some of this weight and not carry around 1,500 gold. Actually, yeah. I like to turn it into platinum. Could I do that?
So when you go to the bank, there's you walk in. It's pretty standard for a bank. It's just a pretty open room. There's some seating, and then there's a few windows that are iron barred, and there's a small area for you to reach in and out of.
I go up and ask to exchange 1,589 gold pieces for a platinum.
Person will look at you and whisper, like, "Oh yeah, I think we could do that. However, we need you to be a customer here, so you'd have to open an account with us if you would."
Who's keeping track of this shit?
Him, hopefully.
Well, now I have to do accounting
It's
too.
pretty much you just need to
Do they have direct deposit?
sign that it's your goal.
Oh, yeah,
you just have. It's more you're just identifying this.
That
is
will be something
yours.
we'll have to ask her.
I'm doing paperwork. I'm getting that done. You want
Here's
to
a request.
Yeah, and you're just
Do
sitting
you
there
do direct deposit?
Ten gold for a platinum.
Do you have other
Is
branches?
that right?
Yes.
Is it 10
It's
gold
by 10.
for one platinum, or is it 100 gold for
I thought it was
platinum?
100.
Yeah, it's
100 silver for gold, right?
No, it's 10.
It's 100 for platinum.
No.
Is it? Alright.
It's 10 gold to 1 platinum, 100 silver to 1 gold.
The
No.
DM will look this up because this is
It
kind of an
is-
important thing.
10 to 1, yeah. So 10 gold, 1 platinum.
Alright.
Yeah, silver's 100 because there's electrum in between.
Mm-hmm. All the dwarves that work at the counter, they're wearing very nice attire. It's all very crisp, very clean. They're all very well kept.
I feel like I get kind of some dirty looks for how much gold I'm carrying.
They don't even notice you.
Really? Okay, good. Because I'm trying not to
There's
draw
there's a
suspicion
fair
of me.
bit of heavily armored guards wearing very elaborate and intricate plate, carrying very big swords, and there's just a handful of them scattered around the room.
I would like to look for a magic item shop.
All right, there's a magic item shop in Ash Benford.
Okay.
It is called Calvo's Curiosities.
You might want to write that down.
Calvo's Curiosity.
Calvo's Curiosities.
I walk right in, open the door.
So as you walk in, you may be disappointed to find that there doesn't really seem to be much in the way of armor and weapons. Anyway, there's a few scattered here and there, but a lot of it's bits and baubles and bottles and items that seem like they may do something. And at the back of the room is a counter with a old elf behind it.
I walk up to him and say, "Sir, I am looking for a very particular item and was wondering if you had it."
And it'll take a second. Then it'll look up at you. What can I do for you today?
I am looking for a bag of holding.
And he'll stroke his chin, which is his face is completely clean of hair aside from his eyebrows and eyelashes.
Goes like this.
Yeah. And
For podcast
like, well,
listeners,
I don't
eyebrows.
think we have any at the moment. Someone just took our last bag, but come back in a couple weeks, and I may have another one in stock.
Do you know where I could go pick one up close by?
The nearest is probably Scardale, I would say, but I'm afraid I don't know for sure.
How far away is Baldur's Gate?
Just gonna give it to you.
How far? How far away is Baldur's Gate?
You're probably looking at like a 2-month march.
Are you sure? I have horse.
It's on the other side of the continent.
It's like halfway.
What was it? Waterdeep was a 50-day walk.
Baldur's Gate's a lot closer.
Baldur's Gate's like north or south of Water.
South
of Water. It's still right on the coast, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, you're probably looking at a longer walk. You would not be able to go and come back in within the month.
Fine.
You're just gonna have to figure out how to deal without some shit.
I say, all right, I shall return in a couple of weeks.
Looking forward to it, sir.
But hold it for me, because I shall purchase it.
But while you're here, could I perhaps pique your curiosity with this item? And he holds up this little bottle. And then he pulls the cork, and in a minute, the entire room is filled with pitch black smoke. You cannot see anything. And then he caps the bottle, and it slowly goes away.
I'm very, very intrigued by that, so I ask him, what is this item?
This item is a bottle of smoke. Now, it sounds simple. However, it can fill up even the largest of rooms.
But wait, there's more.
And with it, now, for this rare commodity... Not commodity. For this rare item that came in all the way from the East Coast... 500 gold. It's a steal, sir, I promise you.
As seen on TV ads.
What do you charge for bags of holding?
Well, bag of holding, it is a fairly commonplace item. It's not the most luxurious thing you could pick up in a store. It's probably 50 to 100 gold. Nothing crazy.
Would you take 300 gold for this bottle of smoke?
For this bottle of smoke, and I'll uncork it again, and a bunch of smoke pours out, and he'll cork it again. For this bottle of smoke.
Want me to roll for it? Do I have a reroll of any sort? No. Yeah, that's a 1. That's a crit miss.
And he'll just kind of look at you.
He could tell I really want it.
Please, sir, I'm a man of business. Don't insult me. So, 500 gold and it's yours. Now, I'm taking quite a loss on this, so I appreciate your business.
I want to do an insight on that.
Believe the shit out of that. That's
9.
a hell of a deal.
As far as you can tell, he is ready to die for you.
Oh my god. I want it really badly because it could be super helpful, but I don't want to spend 500.
So buy it and we'll do some jobs. I can't even tell you that. Dude. I can't promise you that.
When he's done, I'm going to get a diamond worth 300 gold.
Now, what's your decision, sir? This is a limited time offer, and only because I like you. You don't believe for a second that he's lying.
I can only afford 400 gold.
What do you have for trade?
I can give you an item.
Brian took your other one.
Oh, my bad.
No, that's cool.
I can give you an item that allows you to change the direction of gravity
Oh, look up. Oh, really?
on
I'd like to-
yourself temporarily.
I would like to see it if you could.
Okay. So I'm gonna reach into my backpack, my bag of trinkets, and pull out. We'll say, what should it be? Pull out it's just a piece of gold, but it looks like the novelty gold. It's not like stamped or anything. And then I'll wave my hand over it and say I'm just activating it, and then activate this. After a minute, I activate the spell, and I'm going to shift myself 10 feet to the right.
Oh, and he'll freak out. Oh, wow. that is amazing, sir. That is fantastic. How many times can you do it?
Only once.
So, akin to a scroll, I see.
Akin to a scroll. It can save your life, though. I don't want to lie to the guy because I might buy some more shit from him. I could just say forever.
Where did you get this item?
So I've traveled the world many places and learned many things. This is one of the things that I have found. Which is not untrue.
I think with a modest sum of the 400 offered gold and this item, I think we can make a trade here. If you find anything else like this, bring it back to me and I will pay you for these items, if that interests you.
Yes. How many uses does the vial of smoke have?
This vial doesn't seem to have a limit of uses. You just uncork it and it fills up a space in which it can. If you find yourself in a space too large, you'll empty the bottle and it'll crumble to dust.
Okay.
So it's difficult to gauge, however, it's best to only use it in smaller spaces.
Gotcha. All right, cool. I give him 400 gold and make another little.
Do it in a room. Don't do it outside.
He'll write out a slip for it and hand it to you, and it's in a nice little sealed package. Thank you for your business very much, sir. I hope to see you again soon.
I will be back for bags of holding.
Okay.
I'd like to go in and pre-order a bag of holding.
Yeah, I'll be here for the midnight release.
I actually purchase it and wait for it to come in.
Okay. I got a
You didn't
vial
pay
of
for it.
smoke. I feel like that could come in handy.
I'm gonna go
Side
buy.
note, I had a whole stack of note cards.
I'm gonna buy a diamond. Or 300 gold.
Where are you going to buy that?
Well, if there's a spot here, I can go buy one at.
So, if you ask a local, they'll tell you there is a jewel merchant in town. They're kind of towards the nice part of town, nearish where the counselor lives. It's on, up in there. You'll find the, it doesn't even have a name. It's just a symbol of a jewel on a sign. It's a very nice building. Everything's very ornate.
Can I interrupt for a second? Is it for a spell? Is it for a spell you have when we started the game?
You have it.
You already have it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was something I wanted to establish initially. Is all your spell components. When we started, you have enough of everything to do all your spells once at least, and especially if it doesn't consume it. You're able to do all the spells you have when we start. But anything else you get, you'll have to get the stuff for if you don't have it.
I go to this bank.
Okay.
I open an account.
Right. They'll hand you a stack of paper.
I fill it out, and I'm just going to deposit 1,000 gold.
Okay.
Oh, you gonna keep it in the bank?
Yep. Oh. Just in case. Never know what happens.
Yeah, I mean, you can be mugged tomorrow. I mean, I should do that because I got some business
Good
to do
idea.
later.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
I swap my money out for platinum pieces.
Okay. So you all have an account at the bank except for Gar.
Gar's not even in town.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
never,
yeah, you
you
are.
never said he picked me up. I am walking my happy ass to Ashburn.
We
you rode past me.
obviously would have picked you up.
So
I was like, all right,
So 3 hours after you guys arrive,
I
Gar
don't
comes
know.
wandering into town with
You
quite a bit of
moved me.
discontent.
I don't know if I would have been like, hey, there's Gar, let's get him.
So,
I'd have been like, oh, look, it's Gar.
for the interested parties, the bank is the Gold Bar. That's the name of the bank.
The gold bar. My money is not deposited. Mine was just exchanged.
Right.
I asked if they have other branches.
This is the only branch of the Golden Bar in this region. We are the biggest and most well-respected bank in this region.
Do you guarantee money?
Well, I'm afraid I don't know what you mean, sir. We guarantee your money will be safe here, but we don't guarantee more money? I
No, I'm
suppose?
saying, what if someone was to break in and steal all of it? Would you guarantee my money?
Oh, nobody's foolish enough to do such a thing, sir.
But if they do,
I guarantee your money
okay.
will be safe.
All right, thank you.
That was a dodge question right there.
Never guaranteed he'd replace it. He just said he guarantees it'll be safe.
They never guaranteed you. So I would go to somewhere and I'd pick up 500 gold and platinum.
Yeah, that's,
Five gold with
that's a
platinum.
good point.
Hmm?
That's a good point.
Platinum.
You can't access it everywhere.
No.
However, what if it's only like 10 silver and all you have is platinum?
You'd have to exchange it, convert. But
You have a point. Maybe I would have kept 100 gold.
I take out 50 platinum.
That is a good point. I'm just gonna change it to platinum. That's a good point.
Platinum, yeah.
Take out 50 platinum, which is
What if we never
500
come
gold.
back here after we leave?
That's
too?
why.
And
That's why I said.
I would
Yeah,
go to
hey.
like a mercenaries guild.
I'm doing that too.
So you said it's 10.
Is there a mercenaries guild in town?
There isn't necessarily a mercenaries guild. There is a guild. They call themselves the Wanderers Guild, and they take care of issues and errands, if you would. They're the ones people come to with pretty smaller issues that don't necessarily dictate the involvement of their local government.
I would go there. I would talk to some of the people there, and I want them to find sorry, because I don't remember the name. Warden, the Devourer.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to hunt him down, not kill him, but relay the information. Come find me. I'll be in town. Probably. If not, I tell them to save the information. And I will get the information then. But don't engage. I just report back what they find and where he's at.
Okay.
And I want to know where he's at, basically. And pay him 500 gold or whatever. What would their cost be actually if I start throwing out more money than I need?
So when you approach the Wanderers Guild, they have their own building. It's not in a block row with the rest of them. It's by itself on its own little piece of land. It's a big building. When you go in, big open hall, big fire in the middle, so on and so forth. The person you talk to tells you that any things that people need done, they'll have to put in a request to be reviewed by the guild, and then when the next available person is there, they will try and fulfill the quest, if you would. And the price is dependent on danger and amount of time, supplies, just the nature of what needs done.
Okay.
So would you like to put in a request?
Yes.
Sir? And you're speaking to a half-orc.
Or I don't feel comfortable, and there's like definitely that
He
expression.
notices your discomfort.
Yes, I would like to put in a request.
Then go see the lady at the desk, and she will get you set up. And over in the corner, you'll see there's a desk and the lady and a stack of papers.
Thank you. And I take several steps back before I turn around, watching him. Respect.
And he'll just grunt and kind of spit on the floor.
Go to the lady.
She asks if you're here to put in a request.
Yes, and how long does this usually take?
Well, again, as I'm sure you were told, it is all dependent on the nature of what needs done.
I mean, the
time taken.
request. I mean, how long does that take? Usually the process.
just fill this out. She hands you a sheet of paper.
So much signing today. And I fill it out and hand it to her.
Okay. Is there somewhere where you're staying that we can notify you when we are ready to undergo your request?
Aren't I still have a room in the? I don't.
That was just for the
The one night.
Yeah.
Okay. There's an inn probably. I'd stay at an inn.
Okay. And what inn would you like to be staying at?
What do I have? What are my options? Nothing low class. Like probably medium. Go with medium.
What are you, a prude? Hold on.
If I have options, I'd like to.
I'd like to see my options. You have Ash Benford Arms, Barrack of the Riders, the Six Shields, and the White Hart Inn. The Six Shields was the lower class inn. The Barrack of the Riders is for the riders of Mistledale, and they are the defenders of the region, more or less. And Ash Benford Arms, they're all pretty nice inns. The
Okay.
Six Shields is definitely the lowest of them.
I'd take one of the defender Inns. One of the warrior inns.
The barracks of the riders.
Sure. Perfect.
All right, we will have somebody go there and look for you, and let you know when we're ready then to take your.
And I'd go over there and rent rooms.
Okay.
And tell them that, hey, blah blah blah. I sent a request in. You know, this is where I'm staying. Probably get a request form or something like that.
I'm gonna stay for free in the mayor's house.
One night, sir. He was only offering you lodging for the night.
I go sleep in my chariot. Or
That's something you can do.
Dude, the very first camper ever.
yeah, look at that. I rebuild it to where the chairs fold out into a bed and it's nice and comfortable.
How long would it take me by horse to get to Scarsdale from here?
Scarsdale by horse, it was 12 days. Would you be traveling all day?
Yeah.
A day?
By horse?
By horse.
Non-stop. Running.
Hard riding.
I want to go to the stables and buy a riding horse.
Okay.
Do I see you do that?
No, I'm not even with you guys.
No, I'm at my. Oh, you're gonna do this.
Oh, if you're at the stables, you would see me buying a horse.
Dude, they even have pricing for saddles.
Yeah.
I way undercharged you.
Fuck yeah, you did.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh well. So anyway, you go to the stables. They have a nice selection of horses, ponies. There's a couple of
what?
ponies, and there's a very, very big and nice-looking war horse there.
How much is a war horse?
400 gold in the book.
When you approach the stable hand that's working there, he'll.
What does it look like?
It is a very tall, very elegant-looking horse. It's jet black, but its hooves are white. Long mane, some white streaks worked into its mane and tail, and it's very composed for a horse, I guess would be a way to put it. It's not messing around, whinnying, and all that stuff. It's just
Chilling.
It's just chilling.
Okay.
Stable hand will wave over someone, and a man will approach you. Shorter, older man, kind of got a belly. What can I do for you today, sir?
Jasper will be like, I'm interested in that horse right there.
That horse. Ooh. There have been many who have been interested in that horse until I tell them the price. Now, this horse, as you can tell, is quite the elegant piece. He runs 500 gold pieces.
I drop the bag in his hand.
He'll just, thank you, sir, and he'll reach out to shake your hand. And
I will assume you will throw in his saddle intact.
absolutely, he will be fully ready for you to go. Give my men 10 minutes.
Thank you very much, sir.
And he'll snap his hand, point, and judging by the look on his face, he's very serious. And they will run and get the horse, and they'll start throwing everything together.
See that?
So
That's how they do
I
it.
probably hear all this commotion. Right. I'm gonna walk over.
I guess you're in the stable, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Walk over and be like, "What's going on?" What's your character name again? Sorry.
Jasper.
Hey, Jasper, what's going on?
100.
What are you doing? Over here at the stables.
I'm buying a horse.
I had my eye on the war horse over there.
That's my horse.
Yeah, I had my eye on him, but I spent my money on some other magic items.
The stable's name is the Lame Mare. The man you spoke to is Dietrich.
These draft horses are good for pulling carriages, but not quite for riding. So I was debating on whether to buy a riding horse along with them.
That's up to you, my friend.
I'm just having small talk with you. That's all.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What did you say the
Okay.
guy's name was?
Sure.
Dietrich.
Dietrich.
Dietrich. Diet
Are you
Rich.
staying in town?
Dietrich.
I was wondering that. Because if you
You
want
two
my regular room.
have been quiet for a while. What are you guys doing?
So Gar's going to go set himself up with the 6 shields of the cheap inn.
Yep.
And he's going to sit down and he's going to compose a song about a knight who hides behind a blanketed shield. And it is a comedy.
And his name is Pushy.
And he hides behind Blanky, his magical shield that protects him.
That's funny. You really got to do that now. I want lyrics and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you better compose it.
So, before I came over tonight, I was walking through the kids' room, and my kids have a little banjo that has a line through it, so you can just sit there and it ding 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 ding. I was that close to bringing it over and having a prop, but the batteries were dying, and so I'm like, I will buy some batteries at work. I will flip them out, and that bitch is coming with me the next time we sit down. And Gar's literally gonna sit here with this bright purple banjo, and ding 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 ding.
That's funny.
Oh, shit.
Got my horse yet?
Yes, you have your horse.
I'll look at Jack and I'll tell Jack that I have some business to attend to elsewhere, but I will definitely be back here within the time frame we were given by Adrendon.
I ask if you might need assistance of any sort. I wouldn't mind riding with you if you need help.
You're more than welcome to come, but I'm really just trying to sew up loose ends.
Well, the roads can be dangerous and events can happen. Maybe someone watching your back isn't a bad idea.
So at this point, the rain has migrated into thunder and lightning. It is quite the storm outside.
Oh.
Just as an ambiance.
But I'm going to leave in the morning.
Well, I will purchase a riding horse and go along with you. You never know. Might need help.
Fair enough.
Shame, all he has.
So I will look over at the stable master and say I would like to purchase a riding horse.
A riding horse, you say?
Yes.
Well, I'm afraid
You're
our
here
best
first.
horse just got purchased by the gentleman we were speaking with.
Jealous.
However, we have several
a blanket to protect
riding horses available for 100 gold each.
Okay. I say I will do 100 gold if you throw in a military saddle.
A military saddle. Now, 125, and we can throw in that saddle. I'm afraid it's a quality enough saddle that it'd be hard to sneak it in with the rest of the cost.
You kind of like.
It's 20 gold.
Do you want saddlebags?
No.
125, and it's all yours.
I think 100 would be good. We'll try and barter. I think 100's a fair price.
I need my horse, Chauncey.
Sorry.
It's gonna
Be
suck when
15.
horse dies.
I can do 100 gold.
Thank you, sir.
For your business, I will throw in saddlebags.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And he shakes your hand and takes your gold and snaps his fingers, as people tend to do, and they start getting a horse ready. They get a just plain brown horse, a little bit of white accents here and there, but nothing special. Nothing like Chauncey. It's a 400 gold horse. No? It was 5, wasn't it?
You paid 5.
That was more than you paid for your 2A on the chariot or the cart. Yeah. So they get you. They're getting your horse ready. It'll be about 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be leaving in the morning anyways, so.
Yeah.
I am at the bar or inn, whatever, the pub drinking.
Which one?
I don't know, the one by. Well, I don't know which ones there are.
So
Ooh, there's the.
the Ash Benford Arms, the Barracks of the Riders, Six Shields, and the White Hart Inn. He is at the Six Shields, and he is taking up residence in the Barracks of the Riders.
I'd have a room for you.
I'll probably go over to that one.
Barracks of the Riders?
Yeah.
Alright.
What is that? Are we keeping in that information for the bar? We lost it.
Oh, the whole gear thing? Oh, yeah, no, that's still there.
Okay, so was it at that bar? that in? Or we did that?
Yes, because I don't think we put a name to
Alright.
it.
Yeah. Or I forgot.
I'm
I mean, we
gonna-
got deleted anyway. So.
Sit at the table is kind of in the back, away from everybody, and get a couple of drinks at the table.
It's early evening at this point. People are starting to kind of filter in and fill it up a little more, but it's still pretty. It's not nearly full. It's about at half capacity.
I thought it was dark out.
It was dark out because it was storming. It's still storming.
I join you. You just talk.
Huh?
Unless you want to be alone.
It don't matter. I'm just sitting there drinking.
Talk about shit.
Six Shields has the good tavern room, right?
Six Shields is the lower quality of.
Oh yeah,
the
but it
bunch.
has a tavern below the
Yes, yeah.
hotel part or whatever you would call it.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up shop and start performing downstairs. Try to earn some money coming in.
He's a street performer.
Roll performance.
He's singing a song about the paladin with it.
Doing a really bad job.
Not a paladin. A knight with the shield that he calls Blinky,
Oh, I got you.
and it is a comedy, and that is a 14.
A decent group will start to kind of cluster around you and watch, and you'll have a couple silver pieces and the odd gold thrown onto your table as you perform.
Okay, what's my total for the bringing in?
We'll total up in a few minutes. We'll call this an ongoing performance.
Okay.
I can see that. He'll be out there for a minute.
So I think it's something else.
I'm gonna go to whatever room these guys are at, and I'm just gonna go right to my room and go to bed. How much is the room anyway?
A room, 50 silver for the night. Which one's alright? We'll call 50 silver for the night. I get 10 with one of your platinums.
Well, I still have gold.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't turn it all in.
Yeah, before I went, would the bank still be open?
It is late enough for the day. This split bank is closed.
Alright, so I'd go by in the morning and swap out a couple of platinum pieces for some gold. Probably
Yeah,
5 of them.
I don't have a lot of gold anymore, but that's not little.
I just want to have some gold on me, not just platinum. I'd probably
Well,
swap
it's
out.
smart. I mean, if we're doing carry weights and shit now, then I mean it's smart too.
I swap out another 100 gold in the morning. But I sleep in the carriage.
Oh, I'm at the bar, and I ask Zan what he intends on talking to the guy about.
What guy? Exactly, sorry. What guy?
The old guy on day 7.
Oh, yeah. I told you everything about it. Just trying to find information. I have already paid, not paid, sorry. I'm trying to send people to hunt him down so we can get that done.
Alright, everybody, that'll be it for this session, and we will see you next time.